As their guys get set to match up between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard.
Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 34. Steelers. They'll run for the first time with James Conner. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. James Conner, last week, they couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. So far this season, this defense has had sign for them to get the early pick.
They have confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
39-yard. Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Third down. On third down, Jackson. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Jackson on target to Brown for a Ravens first down. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the second round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football out of the backfield? To be able to get him in the second round, that's what I call a steal.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Ravens.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. T.J. Watt, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. Throwing on second and long. Jackson. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown.
Chris Boswell on for the point after.
So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot. Big advantage of it, went the other direction. Excellent blocking, and picked up the touchdown.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
4 receivers now in the formation. 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7. And this will be incomplete.
I spotted. Good job there, as that one was knocked away.
7 yards.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. And Jennings has it. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're good for 9 and a first down.
Baltimore.
They'll run. It's Dobbins. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Matt Judon there to bring him down.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. This is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Jackson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yardage, and really help out your offense.
3-yard line.
2nd and 3. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Eric Ebron. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
His kick.
Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early, give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with them prior to the game. They always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but To go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Dobbins. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
J.K. Ravens, nothing.
Throwing is Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Complete to Mark.
First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory.
48-yard line.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
From just shy of midfield, Jackson, and he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Havoc in the offensive backfield, sack number 16 on the year. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. From the gun, Jackson. This pass to Jennings, and he makes the catch. And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of a first as he's tackled at the 47.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. And now with a play clock winding down, a whistle and possibly a false start. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now. On 4th down, Matt Hawk to punt it away. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. This one angles out of bounds in a good spot.
That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They start with a give to counter. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
The ball carrier.
And that run there does nothing but juice up the guys who are moving the football. I mean, if you're an offensive lineman, people running it, actually the guy calling plays, you're almost jumping up and down in jubilation, aren't you?
Yeah, now you've got options on 2nd down.
And big-time options. You might want to think about play action and try and get something cheap right here over the top.
Being chased out left. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. 22 yards there, a first down.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 42-yard line.
pressure too much. Down he goes.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. And they'll start with great field position. 1-yard line.
At the 41-yard line.
They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Dobbins on the carry.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Jackson's pass complete to number 18. A 7-yard gain on the play.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
Stephon Tuitt.
It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll move the chains.
First down, Baltimore.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. Took nearly the entire first half, but a first red zone opportunity for him here. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
No gain on the play.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. His throw caught right around the 6.
To number 83.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Steelers 14, Ravens 7.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
2nd and 10.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Steelers. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll head Sports halftime report. Coach. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start with a handoff to Dobbins, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to